he is most powerful, who governs himself. For success, attitude is equally as important as ability. Caution comes too late, when we are in the midst of evils. Too much rest is rust. A sound head, an honest heart, and an humble spirit are the three best guides through time and to eternity. Every hour has its end. War is the only game in which both sides lose. Great talent has always a little madness mixed up with it. Woman's faith and woman's trust write the characters in dust. After a bad harvest sow again, yield not to difficulties. Oh, what a tangled web we weave, when first we practice to deceive. Look back, and smile on perils past. True love's the gift, which God has given to man alone beneath the heaven. Without courage there cannot be truth, and without truth there can be no other virtue. Tears are the softening showers, which cause the seed of heaven to spring up in the human heart. All is possible for those who dare to die. A friend always loves, but he who loves is not always a friend. Marry in haste, repent at leisure. Mellow nuts have the hardest rind. Death, the last sleep. No, it is the last and final awakening. Love is loveliest when embalmed in tears. Peace is an inestimable jewel, but it will be soon snatched from those who are not prepared with heart and hand to defend it. A mother's pride, a father's joy. Come he slow or come he fast it is, but death that comes at last. From my experience, not 1 in 20 marries the first love. We build statues of snow, and weep to see them melt. The will to do, the soul to dare. Success or failure in business is caused more by the mental attitude, even than by mental capacities. To the timid and hesitating, everything is impossible, because it seems so. Teach you children poetry, it opens the mind, lends grace to wisdom, and makes the heroic virtues hereditary. Revenge, the sweetest morsel to the mouth that ever was cooked in hell. Time will rust the sharpest sword. Silence, maiden, thy tongue outruns thy discretion. We are like the herb, which flourisheth most when trampled upon. Love rules the court, the camp, the grove and men below, and the saints above, for love is heaven, and heaven is love. Faces that have charmed us the most, escape us the soonest. Man dies, but glory lives. Hunger and fear are excellent casuists. Blood's thicker than water. When thinking about companions gone, we feel ourselves doubly alone. Threatened folk live long. Of all vices, drinking is the most incompatible with greatness. Discretion is the perfection of reason, and a guide to us in all the duties of life. All men who have turned out worth anything have had the chief hand in their own education. One crowded hour of glorious life is worth an age without a name. Cats are a mysterious kind of folk. I envy thee not thy faith, which is ever in thy mouth, but never in thy heart, nor in thy practice. Many a law, many a commandment have I broken, but my word never. As long as the fates permit, live cheerfully. God will raise me up a champion. Hope is brightest when it dawns from fears. When a man has not a good reason for doing a thing, he has one good reason for letting it alone. Affection can withstand very severe storms of vigor, but not a long polar frost of indifference. This world is a dream within a dream, and as we grow older, each step is an awakening. He that climbs a ladder must begin at the first round. Ambition is no cure for love. I like a Highland friend who will stand by me, not only when I am in the right, but when I am a little in the wrong. Ambition breaks through the ties of blood, and forgets the obligations of gratitude. I begin to find that too good a character is inconvenient. The reason of the law is the law. Treason seldom dwells with courage. The longer a person is single, the greater is his desire to remain single. Commend me to sterling honesty, though clad in rags. Adversity is to me at least a tonic and a bracer. Literature is a great staff, but a very sorry crutch. A few drops sprinkled on the torch of love make the flame blaze the brighter. A sinful heart makes feeble hand. For love will still be lord of all. The paths of virtue, though seldom those of worldly greatness, are always those of pleasantness and peace. Greatness of any kind has no greater foe than a habit of drinking. A fool's wild speech confounds the wise. To all, to each, a fair good night and pleasing dreams, and slumbers light,